The mission of Root to Branch is to expand preventative and trauma-focused care options to individuals, families, and organizations while providing high-quality services and programming to vulnerable populations recovering from trauma.
The most vulnerable people in our country right now, they're often treated by new therapists. So the fact that your donations will go to pay people who are trained and who have the skill to do acute care, that's what we need.
So we have created a 12-step model to treat acute trauma. We've identified 4 specific populations to start: first responders, military and veterans, medical trauma and cancer survivors, and our community care initiative, survivors of community disasters, gun violence, and intimate partner violence.
It is a critical care model that is embedded in partnerships so that a person feels truly held in their deepest point of pain and suffering. Trauma does not have to be the end of the story.
With EMDR, we can address lifelong traumatic events, and it does so extremely effectively.
EMDR changes lives. It saves time, it saves money, and most importantly, and the reason that you guys are here tonight, is that it saves people. I believe in this modality because it gave me my life back.
Our brains are designed to be flexible and fluid and adapt to change. So EMDR opens up those pathways for that to get restored. It takes out that stuck memory, and we keep taking it out and putting it back until the person no longer feels distressed. That's when we know that EMDR has worked.
The challenge with psychological pain is that it's not visible. We cannot see our brains every day. But actually, it is visible. We see the impact everywhere in our communities: isolation, avoidance, reactive responses, detached living, relational dysfunction, addiction, shutdown, sleepless nights, challenges with nourishing our own bodies, suicides, incredible fear and anxiety, hopelessness and despair. Because a prolonged period of maladaptive coping without treatment or a community that cares can lead to a whole range of mental health concerns.
I spent years trying to be okay enough, trying to be healed enough to deserve peace. And eventually I learned that peace isn't something that we earn. It's something we go home to. That's what EMDR does. It helps the brain file what happened so it stops running today. It doesn't erase pain. It organizes it so the body and mind can finally agree that danger is behind you. It brings people home to themselves. For many people, this kind of care remains out of reach. That's why you're here tonight.
In our areas of training, we have observed that there are multiple barriers that prevent quality, evidence-based trauma treatment for psychological repair to an individual at the onset of a traumatic event.
So by establishing Root to Branch as a 501c3 nonprofit organization, we're better able to secure donations and funding to cover the costs of quality care without further impacting the populations we serve. So Root to Branch is able to provide free trauma treatment to people who need it. Yes.
We pay clinicians fair market value, and that's important because we take care of the clinicians who are taking care of the clients, right? They need to be supported to support those around them. We are working to conceptualize this model, and through proper vetting of clinicians, we do hope to be able to spread it to larger communities, other states, and be able to support more and more individuals.
It's been just a joy to watch this team of incredible therapists come together and really flush out continuity of care for a community. It's not happening across the United States. This is brand new.
I'd like to thank the organizers, the donors, all of you members of the community, and every clinician who continues to do this work when it's hard. Thank you for standing in the gap for people who cannot stand on their own yet. You are reminding wildflowers that they always deserved to bloom. The investment you make tonight will echo through generations. Thank you so much for showing up, for believing in the mission, and for helping us to open more doors, one survivor at a time. Thank you.